History remembers many great conquerors, but few names resonate as powerfully as Alexander the Great and Napoleon Bonaparte. These two military geniuses, separated by over 2 millennia, carved their names into the chronicles of history through ambition, strategy, and sheer force of will. Alexander, the young king of Macedon, inherited a powerful kingdom and a dream of emulating the heroes of Homer. Napoleon, a Corsican outsider, rose through the ranks of a tumultuous France, seizing opportunity amidst revolution. Their paths to power differed dramatically, yet both men shared an unquenchable thirst for conquest. Alexander, tutored by Aristotle himself, dreamed of conquering the known world and spreading Greek culture to its furthest reaches. Napoleon, a master tactician and cunning political operator, sought to reshape the map of Europe and establish a new French empire that would rival the glory of Rome. Their stories, though separated by centuries, offer a fascinating comparative study in leadership, military strategy, and the intoxicating allure of power. Both men led their armies to victory after victory, crushing their enemies and leaving an indelible mark on the world. But how do their legacies compare? Who truly deserves the title of the ultimate conqueror? Alexander's military genius was evident from a young age. He inherited the Macedonian army, a formidable force honed by his father, Philip II. The core of this army was the phalanx, a tightly packed formation of infantry armed with long spears called sarissas. These phalanxes, virtually impenetrable from the front, could smash through enemy lines with devastating force. At the Battle of Gaugamela in 331 BC, Alexander's mastery of combined arms warfare was on full display. He used the phalanx to pin down the Persian army, while his companion cavalry, led by himself, delivered a decisive blow against the Persian king Darius III. This victory, one of the most decisive in military history, cemented Alexander's reputation as a brilliant tactician and cemented his control over the Persian Empire. Napoleon, centuries later, faced different enemies and employed different tactics. He rose to prominence during the French Revolutionary Wars, a time of great upheaval and innovation in military thinking. Napoleon, a master of artillery and logistics, developed the corps system, dividing his army into independent units that could operate effectively, even when separated. This system allowed Napoleon to achieve decisive victories on battlefields across Europe. At the Battle of Austerlitz in 1805, often considered his greatest triumph, Napoleon lured the combined Austrian and Russian armies into a trap, using his corps system to outmaneuver and crush them piecemeal. Both Alexander and Napoleon were masters of their respective eras of warfare. Alexander's phalanxes, a testament to discipline and organization, allowed him to conquer vast swathes of territory. Napoleon's corps system, a product of the French Revolution's emphasis on flexibility and maneuverability, proved equally effective in the age of gunpowder. The impact of both conquerors extended far beyond the battlefield. Alexander's conquests spread Greek culture and language across the ancient world, creating a new Hellenistic civilization that flourished for centuries. He founded cities, established trade routes, and promoted the exchange of ideas between East and West. His reign saw the rise of Alexandria in Egypt, a center of learning and culture that became the greatest city in the Mediterranean world. He encouraged his soldiers to intermarry with conquered peoples, fostering a sense of unity within his vast empire. Napoleon, similarly, left an enduring mark on the regions he conquered. He introduced his Napoleonic Code, a legal system that emphasized meritocracy and equality before the law, to many parts of Europe. This code, though often imposed by force, had a lasting impact on legal systems worldwide. He reformed education, established the Bank of France, and patronized the arts and sciences. His reforms, though often driven by a desire to consolidate his power, modernized and centralized government administration in France and beyond. Both leaders, through their conquests, left an indelible mark on the cultural and political landscapes of their times. Alexander's Hellenistic world blended Greek and Eastern traditions, creating a vibrant new culture. Napoleon's empire, though short-lived, spread the ideals of the French Revolution and laid the groundwork for modern nation-states. Both Alexander and Napoleon understood the importance of leadership and the power of personality. Alexander, often leading his troops from the front, inspired fierce loyalty in his men. He shared their hardships, fought alongside them, and was renowned for his personal courage. He cultivated an image of himself as a demigod, descended from Achilles, further solidifying his hold over his troops. Stories of his bravery and charisma, whether factual or embellished, spread throughout his army and beyond, cementing his image as a legendary leader. Napoleon, while not known for his battlefield prowess, possessed a different kind of charisma. He was a master of propaganda and understood the power of imagery and symbolism. He used his speeches, proclamations, and even his distinctive bicorn hat to craft a public image that inspired his troops and instilled fear in his enemies. His soldiers, motivated by a combination of patriotism, ambition, and a belief in Napoleon's destiny, marched with him across Europe. He offered them a chance for glory, advancement, and a share in the spoils of war. Both leaders, in their own ways, understood the importance of morale and the need to inspire their troops.